In the ancient kingdom of Israel, King David's palace was a place of order and stability. His family lived together in the royal compound, with a close-knit dynamic shared among his children, particularly Amnon, Tamar, and their brother Absalom. But beneath that surface stability, his son Amnon began experiencing something he didn't understand. These thoughts quickly escalated. He thought about her constantly, unable to get her out of his mind. The feelings grew so strong and overwhelming that they left him deeply unhappy. This is how the stability of the palace began to erode. Before anyone else could see it, Amnon's internal struggle had compromised the safety of the household. Looking at this excerpt from chapter 2 of the historical account, we see Amnon's first major misstep. The text explicitly states that he chose to hide his confusing feelings rather than seek help, which ultimately made him feel worse. Notice the prompt right below that section. It asks what you should do when you have a troubling thought. By choosing isolation, Amnon turned his mind into an incubator, allowing his negative feelings to multiply. The alternative path was simple: acknowledge the feeling, reject the urge to hide, and share the worry with a trusted confidant. That single action acts as a pressure valve, stabilizing the situation. Because Amnon kept his struggle locked away, his internal confusion mutated into something dangerous. It transformed from a passive worry into an active, premeditated plan. By keeping his feelings to himself, Amnon ensured that his private struggle would eventually become a permanent family tragedy. Amnon's plan required deception. Feigning a physical illness, he manipulated King David into sending Tamar directly to his room to care for him. When Tamar arrived, she was acting purely out of familial care. She was there simply to help her brother feel better, obediently following her father's instructions. You have Tamar stepping into the room with vulnerable, helpful intentions, completely unaware of the toxic intent Amnon was hiding. A secret that destructive cannot survive on its own. To sustain itself, it inevitably requires the manipulation and deception of innocent bystanders. Once Tamar was isolated in his room, Amnon dropped the deception. He shifted from deceptive planning to direct action, asking her to do something that completely crossed the line of respect. This passage from chapter 4 highlights Tamar's immediate intervention. She became incredibly upset and explicitly told Amnon that his actions were wrong. She set a clear, vocal boundary. This was the ultimate crossroads. If Amnon had paused and respected that boundary, he could have stopped the chain reaction right there. Instead, he made the deliberate choice to ignore her warning. The cost of that choice was immediate trauma. Tamar, terrified and deeply hurt, fled the scene, running straight to her brother Absalom to find protection. Actively pushing past an explicit warning is the exact moment an internal confusion solidifies into permanent external trauma. The fallout immediately spread to Absalom. Hearing what Amnon had done, his protective love for his sister twisted violently into a deep, vengeful anger aimed right at his brother. The news then reached King David. Instead of anger, he was hit with a profound, heavy grief, the crushing realization of a father watching his own family turn on one another. Watch how this single note of disruption mapped out across the family network. Amnon's isolated secret rapidly severed the connections within the royal household, infecting the entire ecosystem with fear, anger, and sorrow. This ripple effect shows how one person's silence can eventually break the peace and trust of an entire home. Amnon's ruin shows us that tragedy is rarely unavoidable. It is built layer by layer through a series of missed exits and repeated poor choices to isolate rather than connect. Processing dangerous emotions requires a deliberate strategy. You must seek help early, speak honestly about what you are experiencing, and strictly respect the warnings of the people around you. As this concluding text states, being kind and respectful is the best way to show care. Those are the non-negotiable foundations required to maintain any healthy relationship. Open communication is both a tool for personal healing and the essential shield that protects our families from avoidable harm.